Watch.
Are you kidding me?
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story, which is called the Lighthouse Dog. On the edge of a quiet coastal village stood an old lighthouse. It hadn't been in use for years, but it remained a beloved landmark to the locals. Inside lived a retired sailor named Thomas and his dog, Beacon, a tall, scruffy border collie with sharp eyes and a gentle soul. Thomas had rescued Beacon as a puppy, washed up on shore after a storm. Ever since, they had been inseparable. Where Thomas went, Beacon followed, through the village, across the dunes, even into the shallow tides. Every evening, they would climb the narrow spiral stairs to the top of the lighthouse, where Thomas would light the old lantern, not because he had to, but because he wanted to. It had become a tradition. One more light to guide them home. He would always say, while Beacon sat beside him, ears perked, nose to the wind. The villagers had grown fond of Beacon. Children would bring him treats, and fishermen swore their days were luckier when Beacon greeted them before setting sail. Some even said he could sense storms long before they arrived. One late autumn night, the wind began to howl and waves pounded the rocky shore. A storm was coming, fiercer than any in recent years. The radio crackled with weather alerts. Boats returned to harbor. Lights in homes flickered as clouds swallowed the moon. Despite his age, Thomas climbed to the top of the lighthouse as usual, Beacon trailing behind. The wind nearly knocked him off balance, but he held firm, lighting the lantern one more time. As it cast its soft, golden glow across the black sea, Thomas whispered, "Someone might need this tonight." That night, the storm hit full force. Waves slammed the shore. Trees bent under the pressure of the wind. Power lines went down. The village lost electricity. From their windows, people could still see the old lighthouse lantern shining through the chaos, a single, steady light in the storm. But the next morning, the light was out. Villagers rushed to the lighthouse once the storm passed. There, at the base of the tower, they found Thomas, unconscious, having fallen down the stairs during the night. And Beacon, loyal as ever, was curled beside him, wet and shivering, but unharmed. He had stayed by his owner all night, guarding him through the storm. Thomas was rushed to the local clinic and made a slow but full recovery. The doctor said it might have been much worse if Beacon hadn't kept him warm and barked for help when the storm cleared. Word of Beacon's loyalty spread. He became a hero in the village. Children painted pictures of him and taped them on shop windows. The mayor gave him a blue collar with a silver tag that read, "Beacon, our light in the storm." After Thomas healed, they returned to the lighthouse. He was a bit slower now, leaning more on the railing as he climbed, but every night he lit the lantern. Beacon, a little older too, always waited by his side. One evening, a young boy from the village asked Thomas, "Why do you still light the lantern, even though no ships come anymore?" Thomas smiled, rubbing Beacon's head. "Because light isn't just for ships," he said. "Sometimes it's for people too, and sometimes for dogs who show us the way." Beacon barked once, as if in agreement, his eyes glowing in the warm light. And so, the lighthouse stood tall, a little older, a little quieter, but never forgotten, because inside it lived a man and his dog, who knew that sometimes the smallest light can guide the way home. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.